All right, let's do this thing. It's time for Tunes at Noon. Everybody, come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Do, 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 do. There's Tim Murray. He's here. Tim Murray, come on down. You're the next contestant on the new Price is Right. I think that's what it's called. Hey, everybody, how's it going? All right, we got a crew here. We got a gang. We're ready to get this thing done. Man, oh man, it's kind of ringy down here. You know, I'm going to put some, I'm working up the studio, working it up. I'm going to put some little, some of those little squares, you know, sound deadening squares. Because it's I can tell it's a little ringy down here, but that's okay. All right, so yeah, it's going to be, it's only improvements in the future here at the Big Fiddle Show production of Tunes at Noon. Annie Trimble, what's up? I'm going to start out in the key of D with a Calvin Vollrath tune called The Dining Hall Jig, and then I'm going to go back over to my list of 800 plus tunes and pick a few for you to hear today. So I think, you know, I'm hoping in future to publish the list ahead of time so you know the keys, because I know a certain banjo playing friend of mine, I always forget to tell him the key. So as things develop here at Tunes at Noon, it's just going to get better and better. You just can't imagine it. Now the tune list is up to 878, but I've got to I'm culling as I go through and say, do I really know that? Because some of these tunes are tunes I played so long ago, and if I can't even bring them to mind, I'm gonna have to take them off my list. They really can't count, but that's okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. I think it's almost time to start the old countdown timer. Just about there. Just about there. Let's start the old countdown timer for Tunes at Noon. Here we go. Boom chakalaka. Oh yeah. The old countdown timer is rolling. And we're in the groove now. We're in the groove. 2 minutes to countdown. 2 minutes to showtime. Kim Harris. All right, the school bus came on time. Are school buses in Canada yellow like they are here in the U.S.? I'm just curious. I'm having a Diet Coke. Listen to that. Wow, that microphone is sensitive. Muy sensitivo. Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. Minute and 18 seconds. I've got some good pictures for you today, too. Got some really nice pictures for you. Turn the gain down just a little bit. Maybe it's too hot. Too hot. Yes, they are. Okay, they got yellow school buses. I never, you know, I've only been to Canada, I think, when school time wasn't on. So, as a result of that, I've never seen the school buses running about. But yeah, I assume they were yellow, but you never know. School buses are different colors in Europe. But, you know, there's a lot of correlation between the U.S. and Canada. We're good buddies. Have been all along. Well, not really all along. Back in the olden days, when George Washington was in the British Army. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of history there. That goes way back. Okay. Oh, 19 seconds. Wow. Man, the time is flying. We're going to start with the Dining Hall Jig. The Dining Hall Jig. That's what it goes a little like that. I'm not going to play it too fast. This is so people can play along if they know the tune, or noodle along and try to pick it up. You know, that's what we're all about here. And hey, it's time to start the show. Woo! Woo, doggies. Woo-wee. Yeah, and hey, everybody, time for Tunes at Noon for I'm always going to guarantee I tell you the date. Boy, it is straight up 12 o'clock. Man, did I time that? 5/10/22. So it's May the 10th, year of the Common Era, 2022. All right, so let's play a little bit of the Dining Hall Jig just to get things started. But I do have some really cool pictures for you today, too. One more. All right. Hey, we got John Williams here asking for Flowers from Heaven. You know what? I'm going to make a little note. I'll play that on the Big Fiddle Show tomorrow. It sounds so much better with accompaniment, and I'll have to work with Pat on it for a little while because the chords are tricky. We'll play that tomorrow night on the Big Fiddle Show. That's at 8 o'clock. Let's talk about what's coming up in the empire of the Big Fiddle Show media. Of course, tomorrow we've got Tunes at Noon again at noon, right? Everybody knows that. It's at noon. But let's see. Tomorrow night, Camp Possum is back. For the summer, it's going to be on Tuesday nights. So most Tuesdays, we'll have Camp Possum at 7 p.m. And tomorrow, we're going to learn a Howdy Forester tomorrow. Oh, it's tonight. Holy cow, I got to get my act together. We're going to learn a little tune called Build a Little Boat, which is a Howdy Forester tune, and also recorded by Kenny Baker and some others. Then tomorrow night, the Big Fiddle Show is moved to Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Same time, but now we're on Wednesday, and it's only going to be a half hour during the summer. Pat calls it the lightning round. So if you're late, you'll miss out. So be sure to come tomorrow night right at 8 o'clock. Be there a little early. And it's the Big Fiddle Show, number 125. And our guests are Susan McLean and Faye Porter, who you've seen on the program before. They're from, Susan is from Cape Breton, and Faye is from Nova Scotia. Of course, Cape Breton is actually part of Nova Scotia, but they like to distinguish. Oh, allergy season, everybody. Woo! And so they're going to play a couple of lovely waltzes for us tomorrow night, so don't miss that. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m., the Big Fiddle Show. All right, let's go on to another tune here. I'm looking at the big list. Oh, man, the big list. Let's see what I got here on the big list. What suits my fancy? Oh, Zachary, what's going on? Oh, you're from Columbus. I didn't realize that. Wow, all right, cool. You're our other Columbus person. Let's see here. Let's play a little bit of Brickyard Joe in the key of G. Here we go, Brickyard Joe. A Doc Roberts tune. Now, Brickyard Joe, from the desk of Marion Funk. Oh, man. You remember those pads? People used to always have those little pads. From the desk of Joe Blow or whatever. I always thought that was pretty funny. It's not really from the person. It's from their desk, you know. But hey, what are you going to do? Hi, Marion. What's going on? And who else has joined us? Jill has joined us. Hi, Jill. Tell us where you're from. State, even. Just tell us. And Alistair, we know where he's from. He's from the land of enchantment, beautiful Scotland. And we got a good crowd today here. Man, oh man. All right. So, hey, don't forget tonight. Tonight is Camp Possum on Thursday night. Oh, Tuesday night, sorry. At 7 p.m. I'm going to keep saying this over and over until I get it right. And so help you remember. And then the Big Fiddle Show is now on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on this same YouTube channel. Show number 125. You know, the best way to make sure you don't miss a thing in the Big Fiddle Show media empire is to go online to YouTube, to our YouTube channel. Just put Charlie Walden Fiddle in, and then when you get there, hit subscribe, and there's a little bell, come up, and you hit that notifications bell. And every time we go live or I post a new video, you'll get a little message, either on your phone or an email, something like that. It won't be too annoying. I don't do too much, but that's a good way to stay in touch with what's happening, especially with the live streams, because I don't always send out a message with the live streams. I don't want to get everybody having too many messages from us. So, hey, Kenneth, what's going on? All right, Jill's from Bloomington, Indiana. Very good. Okay, Kenneth, I've got you on the list now. I think you had asked for dailies reel and a couple other things, so I've got those on the Camp Possum list, and we'll be reeling those out here in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned to learn those tunes, because that dailies reel is a really nice tune, a Baker tune, man. All right, but let's move on over to our list. Kim, you want the big list? Well, I'm going to give you the big. I'm going to put the big list out. I'm going to mess around with it for a couple more weeks here until I make sure that all the tunes are legit, because sometimes I put a tune down and I mess with it and then don't really learn it. So I want this to be the actual tunes I know, but I'm getting pretty close. Let's try a little Dick Sands hornpipe in the key of A, if I can think. This is one that those boys and girls up in the Missouri Valley region used to play. Dick Sands hornpipe in A. Yeah, a little Dick Sands hornpipe. Oh, I'd love help with my lawnmower parts. That's my favorite thing to do. Pat won't let me cut the grass. She's afraid I'll cut down all of her flowers and things. But, so she has to do it herself. Hey, you want to get hold of us here at the Tunes at Noon, just email me, bigfiddleshow@gmail.com. And you can always text me or leave a message at our hotline 24 hours a day, 847-920-7587. So here we go with another tune. Man, we are working through. We'll have all these 878 tunes played in no time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's play an old Scottish tune called Farewell to Whiskey. Key of G. Hey, all right. Something strange happened to me just last night. I discovered. So since about 2002, maybe earlier than that. I'm trying to think when I would have. No, since about 1998 or so, I've owned the domain MissouriFiddling.com, and I'm sure many people have been there over the decades. Decades, and I do mean decades. Looking at all the photos and posts and everything we've got up there, and the website was getting pretty slick. So I started paying for it with PayPal last time I paid for the domain registration. And since then, in the interim, the hosting service I was using, which was always very good at reminding me when my domain service payment was due, sold out to some company in the UK. These guys were located in Los Angeles. I'd been with them since day one, probably for 20 years. And great customer service, blah, blah, blah. So they sold their business to some company in the UK. And as a result, I never got a notification that my domain was going to lapse. Now, the internet is a strange place, and I always learning something new the hard way. So what happened was, when it lapsed, I guess there are bots that go around the internet scouring for lapsed domains that potentially have value. And some bot bought my domain, registered my domain, and then sent me an offer that they would like to sell it back to me. And they want to sell it back to me for a price ranging from $500 to $1,500. So I've lost the domain, MissouriFiddling.com, but my website is still intact. I just have to, so I bought today MissouriFiddling.net, and I'm now proceeding to figure out how to point that URL at my files, which are on this same server at the place that got bought out. It's a complicated world we live in. So anyway, that's what I've been doing fun for the last about 18 hours pulling my hair out trying to get my website back up. But so hopefully it'll be back up again in a few days once I get that sorted out. But what a nightmare, huh? So yeah, if your domain registration comes up, I've been literally using that since the late 90s. And I mean, back when it was just, text, HTML text. Of course, now it's this fancy WordPress site with all these bells and whistles. So hopefully I'll be able to recover it all. Anyway, that happens, It's what are you gonna do, man? Yeah, that's a great tune. That's an old thing. That Farewell to Whiskey is from Neil Gow. So it's from the 1700s, Scottish tune, really. And it's actually an air, but it's been people play it as a reel also. But it's beautiful as a slow air too. It's sad because Farewell to Whiskey would be a sad thing, Anyway, that's what's happening. Hey, you know what? Let's play one more tune and then it's picture time because I always have some pictures for you. So let's play. Let me look at my massive list of tunes here and pick another one for you. Here we go. Ah, you know what I haven't played in a long time is the old flop-eared mule. What about now? You can play it in G. You can play it in D. I think we're gonna play it down in G. Man, that band in a box works good, doesn't it? I tell you, that is the best program. If you could buy that band in the box program right now and get it to do that, you're doing something. Yeah, it's worth the money, worth every penny. Hear how good it sounds? No, that's Pat. She's down here. She doesn't want to be on the camera, but she's down here right next to me playing some tunes. So we'll have to come up with another one here. But hey, let me show you the pictures of the day. Can I show the pictures of the day? All right. So here's a picture that my friend Barry Burgee sent me. He was with the Missouri Friends of the Folk Arts. And it's a 20-year-old possum playing with R.P. Christensen at the grounds of the Jefferson National Memorial, otherwise known as the Arch in St. Louis. They used to have a really nice festival there. So there I am. I got kind of I don't think I can actually grow a beard. I have some scruffy hair on my face. It does not really constitute a beard, but and that's R.P. Christensen, who wrote those two Missouri fiddle tune books. I helped him with the second one quite a bit, but so yeah, that's a good old picture from back in the day, man. I was 1977. I was 20 years old. All right, so here's another good picture I found in my box of pictures. That's from a fiddle contest, I believe, at Higbee, Missouri, which is a little town in north central Missouri. And that's, by my fingers, that's an old fellow named Virgil Smith. And there's Taylor McBain and R.P. Christensen discussing the vagaries of fiddle contests. Here we go with here's about the same time, probably about 1975. Actually, I think I was still in high school. I'm playing with a buddy of mine, John Murdoch, at the campground at Winfield. The big bluegrass festival at Winfield. I went one time in 1975. Maybe I'll go back again someday, but and here's one with the possum next to Pete McMahon at some event or other. I don't know where that was, but there's Pete. And then the one last picture here is at Cliff Top, and one of the first years I went after, I think Pat and I had just gotten married, so that was about 1993 or 94, and that's Pat there with her little ukulele banjo, and Pete and Chris Germain playing the fiddle. So there you go. That's today's pictures from the archive. Hey, you look like in striped shirt. Yeah, I look like an inmate in that striped shirt. Hey, Chirps, what's going on? And Dave, what's going on, Dave? All right, so before the arch was built, no, the arch was built. The memorial, the arch was built in the 60s, I think. Was it 63, yeah. 64? So that was 1977. You view there in the back, was the old courthouse. If you look, I'll show you that one more time here. If you look way back in the distance, there's the old courthouse. And I recognize that other tall building is that might be the Pet Milk Building or the Tums Building. I have one of those. But, I wish I could have got on the ground floor on Tums, Tums are made from calcium carbonate, which is one of the most widely available compounds on the planet. Second, probably after water and sand, silica, there would be calcium carbonate. So what a good business to put calcium carbonate, the cheapest material known, into a little tablet and sell it to people. I mean, that's genius there. Tums for the tummy, right? Well, I know you're from St. Louis, buddy.
I don't think the Tums Building's that tall.
No? It's some other building. It's some other building. It's still there.
Old hotel.
Well, it could be the Purina. No, it's not. I think maybe the Purina building could be the Purina building. You mean like the round hotel?
Yeah, but it had a tall tower on it.
Oh, that's true.
Millennium had a tall tower on it. I don't know what it was originally. But.
Anyway, let's play another tune here. I've got to go back to the big list. The big list. All right, let's see. We're counting down the big list. Let's play the herring reel in the key of F. Got Pat here to help me out play in the key of F. Here we go. Yeah, wow, good job, Pat. Good job. Oh man, we're headed into. I think we've got time for one more, is all. So, what's it gonna be? Let's see here. I'm looking at my big list. Looking at the big list. Thanks everybody for joining us today. It was a lot of fun. Google how to make your own Tums. Yes. First, grind up your own limestone. That's what you ought to do. Got to grind up your own limestone, man. Oh, that was funny. Woo! Oh yeah, one more number here today. I'm looking. The list is so massive, you know. I've got to pick them in advance, I think, or else I'm never gonna. Let's play Long John in the key of G. Another one of those up there in the Missouri Valley tunes. I think I did meet the daily goal of 40% Canadian content already, so we can play another Missouri tune. G, here we go. Oh man, that's it for today. You're welcome, Chirps, anytime, buddy. I hope you come back lots of times. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you, Pat, for playing with us some lovely tunes. And don't forget, tonight is Camp Possum. You don't want to miss that. We'll see you at 7 o'clock right here on this YouTube channel.
Hour earlier than usual.
That's right. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.